I would like to work on having a sort of creative center where they could paint. I just throw all types of materials out there and let them go for it.
Nice.
You know, that sort of thing. I just want it to be.
They can explore what's on the
Right.
shelf.
Yeah, exactly. Pull it out. Also, I would like to have a science area where, you know, or what they call it, not exploration center where.
Oh, science area.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they could be, you know, using sand or doing things with water, playing with colors.
And I just want them to have a choice, and I want it to be purposeful learning, to the point that they're independently learning on their own, that they have the objects that they can go out and they're teaching each other and working together while we're doing a small group, so that way the learning is more higher level because they're actually doing it, they're working out problems.
So my goal for my main goal for myself is that I see the children learning amongst themselves. To me, that's more important. If they can do it themselves, then I feel like I really did something more, because if they need me, then okay, over the summer when they're at home, it's something that they're not going to be able to do. But to give them independence, so that way they're doing it with each other, so that way some of our groups can actually mix and learn things from each other.
As I think about the district initiatives this year, and one of those being social emotional learning, more of a kid-centered, kid-focused room and feel, and anything that's going to help our students feel more comfortable in their space, I'm all about. So the students are laying out all over the carpet in the centers, and I think it kind of helped the teachers change their style of teaching into more of a facilitator's role. So it's not the traditional I'm standing in front of the class and delivering a message or speech. It's I'm interacting with the kids. I'm over here on the floor, and I'm over here in this small group with the students working at, you know, their various levels.
Where is this from? 1818. Recorded. That was for my
Some of the challenges that I've faced with this new layout of having kind of more of these free space areas is, being that I'm a type A personality, losing that control and letting the kids kind of have groups and group leaders kind of be in charge, and not be me dictating what's happening and how it's going to happen. Is a big change for me, and so leadership roles in the classroom have really transformed, because there's a lot of expectations on the leader to kind of understand what the activity is, have the ability to instruct if needed.
I was a little concerned about the technical aspect of this move, because all these chairs and desks are all gone. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this furniture? And then I'm like, well, if they don't like it, you know, I'm gonna have to put all this stuff back. But the teachers embraced it. You know, they made alterations and adjustments throughout, but it still stayed with the core concept of what, you know, they were trying to do. So was I a little worried? A little bit, but, you know, you saw that it all worked out.
at the end point, and I'm going to do my very best to line my string up along the squiggly line, just like we did when we were measuring on the floor, right?
So I really do love what's happening in it, and I can see it, even though it started with the younger grades, I can see pieces of it growing throughout the building.
I just think that people forget what it's like being a child, and I think that they're still children, and the children are always learning.